Hey guys, welcome back to Clueless Gamers. I'm Pete,
I'm Nick T.
and we're here for a special reaction tonight. We're a couple days late on this, but this is The Last of Us, the HBO official teaser. If you've not been familiar with this, this is, yes, based off the first game. This is probably going to be a little bit of creative freedom that they're going to have here, but this is not the video game series. This is the TV show adaptation. This is going to be awesome. Pedro Pascal playing the title role of Joel, a new up-and-comer, I think in Bella Ramsey, I believe her name is. She did a little bit of Game of Thrones as far as I looked up.
Yes.
And she is going to be playing Ellie. So I don't know much about her, admittedly. So I'm very interested to see how her performance is and what she brings to the character as well. Nick T, we are longtime big fans of this series, of this franchise. We love these games. I think it's fair to say, at least for me, and I feel like for you, it's probably in our top 3, top 5 favorite game of all time, at least the first one.
Oh, dude, easily.
And
I would say
now,
even the second one's up there, but the first one like
right,
is so near and dear to my heart, dude.
and now getting the show, I want to just get some quick initial thoughts. I mean, what are you expecting? How excited are you? Where are you at?
I'm beyond excited. And honestly though, like I think that's gonna lead into some like extra forgiveness where I'm aware, the game holds a place in my heart. I'm not
Yes.
expecting it to go beat for beat the game.
No.
So I'm gonna let it be lenient. I'm gonna be lenient with it, let it do its thing. I'm really excited. I've always loved Pedro Pascal. I speak his praises every time he comes up. He's a fantastic actor. It didn't click. I knew the girl playing Ellie looked familiar. It's Lyanna Mormont from Game of Thrones,
Okay.
the
I don't
badass
know the
little girl,
character.
queen of Bear. She's the queen of like Bear Island, and she's a total badass.
Okay.
And I'm really looking forward to her as Ellie. Now it just clicked. Thank you for saying that.
And you liked her
I'm just
performance,
excited.
like in Game of Thrones?
Oh,
It was good?
dude, she's great. Yeah, she doesn't have play a huge role, but like what she does is powerful enough, and you're like, this chick rocks.
All right.
And she was
So
a younger child then.
that gives me hope for this. I'm really excited for this. Guys, we'll talk a lot more about this trailer afterwards, but we'll get into the reaction. So without further ado, here we go. Let's sync it up, Nick T. 3, 2, 1. Oh, this is exciting.
The roses have faded, there's
Oh,
frost
perfect
in
song
my
choice.
door.
The music fits in nicely.
The morning don't sing anymore.
This is the same song that plays in Pittsburgh when they have the crash.
Is it actually?
Yeah. I'm almost
Wow, that's a
positive.
nice.
And out in
That's
the
nice.
darkness, the whippoorwills cry. The darkness is falling.
Okay.
Boston.
Oh,
Wow. Right out of the game.
yeah. I mean the environments look spot on.
Oh, that
Oh, the
sound,
clicker
Big T.
noise. Yep. Oh, they did already. I'm loving
Yeah,
it.
you could feel
Did
the
a great job
tension.
with the clicker sound. You do feel same similar kind of tension.
Oh, it's gonna be the sour part.
That shot
Bill.
would keep her alive. And you said everything.
Oh wow.
Wow.
Well, they even do the
Yeah.
opening sequence well. Well, not opening sequence, but yeah.
Oh my god, it's gonna be after the David stuff. Holy
Yeah.
crap.
Say
That
you
clicker
can
looked
say
good.
The clicker looked really, really good.
Oh, and that's from the fall of the university when they're riding
Yep.
around the. Oh my god. Even that shot of the title with the light coming through like the window.
Yep.
Oh,
Classic. I mean, that's the screen though, right? Like,
I mean,
light coming through the window.
my goodness, Nick
Ah,
T. First impressions of that. I mean, wow.
dude, it had me like excited right out the gate. A big thing, and like I said before we even started, like I don't expect it to hit all the beats, but they're giving us like right out of the game. They're pulling
Oh,
pieces
100%.
straight out. The environments, the beats. I mean, we could clearly see fall after David's whole scenario, like the fall of civilization with the Molotov hitting like,
Yeah.
like
And it looked
dude,
like a plane crash there, didn't it?
maybe, yeah, it did look like that. Wow, it just like you're hitting all the things. It's clear there's gonna be very, very character driven, and I'm really excited to see that.
Yeah. The journey See, actually, the brilliant thing that you could do, and I've heard one thing. I think that woman that popped up that kind of looked like an antagonist. I'm pretty sure she
Yeah.
is playing an antagonist, and she's like, she runs some kind of like militia, military organization in like the middle of the country. And you could correct me if I'm
Okay.
wrong down below, but I'm pretty sure that's the case, and that's not something that we saw in the game. And I think it's brilliant because we had a lot of time skips in basically the year that they traveled together. And
Yeah.
I think you could fill in some of those gaps, and they don't necessarily have to be canon, but like
Right.
you can
Yeah.
take liberties there and kind of explore new territories with the characters as they go across the country. I think that is like the most excited I am for those parts.
I agree. It's like, yeah, I mean, it would be so easy just to do like a one for one remake, hit all the same things. But for us to fill in some of those time skip gaps, like what did they see? They
Yeah,
probably ran into a lot of bad people in a lot of bad
absolutely.
places. Let's see it. Let's see that happen.
Yeah, I'm excited for that. I'm yeah, I think we got a couple shots there of Tess there in the trailer, but
Yeah,
I, I
definitely
want to
Tess.
I want to see what goes and follows exactly with the game, because it looks like that opening scene that we have with, like, Sarah when you're carrying her, that looks very like they're recreating that almost shot for shot. All
Oh
the
yeah.
some of the other stuff, like, you could see that the liberties they're taking with crossing the bridge in the snow. I mean, those are things that we didn't have because Ellie was on her own when the snow was going on because Joel was incapacitated.
Right.
So to explore some of those elements, like, does he end up getting hurt? Does he get hurt in the same way at the university? Like, I think
That's going to be interesting.
we could they could keep big fans like us on our toes while also bringing in people who have no idea, have never played the game, and can kind of suck them into this HBO show. And when it's an HBO show and they're advertising, Chernobyl there as well,
Yeah.
you
High
think
budget.
high budget, quality. I mean, the brief shot we got of that clicker, it looked great.
Crisp. Crisp. I remember and not to like bring this up by talking badly about something, but I remember like the hype surrounding like Amazon's Lord of the Rings thing, and it's
Ring
like
of
the
Power.
original trailer was like, "Oh, it looks great. It looks like a lot of practical effect shots," and people were really excited about that. It turned out really not to be that, like a little bit more CGI that
Yeah.
didn't look good. But this was clearly CGI, but looked great.
Yeah. And I think there's going to be a lot of practical effects in this as well. And
Oh, for sure.
I think we're going to get a couple shots eventually of a clicker in practical makeup. I think that's
I
going to
can't.
happen.
Oh,
Like, for like those money shots, I think we're going to get some of that. And even just to see the other stuff, like the runners. I mean, if we're doing
yeah.
all of game 1 in maybe season 1 or season 2, bloater.
Bloaters.
I mean, a bloater's going to happen. So, like,
It's gotta be, dude.
I can't wait to see the world, and in all those moments too, like that one shot there. Clearly, it looks like they're recreating as Joel got right to Ellie after the whole David fiasco.
Yep.
I mean, those are going to be some powerful, emotional, pivotal moments.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, like, with a commanding actor like Pedro Pascal, like he obviously, and even in the game, Joel kind of leads the show for a lot of it. Ellie's like one of our main characters, or is the other main character. It'll be really interesting to see like this actress, whose name I'm slipping my mind right now,
Bella
uh,
Ramsey.
really get like center stage. If they go without this route with where
Right.
Joel's incapacitated, center stage, deal with this David situation.
Yes.
If that's how it goes.
Yeah, I want to see that. I want that scene where she does that. She's on the table. They're
Yep.
about to cut her up, and she goes, I'm infected, and then is basically like cursing them off that so are you. Like,
Yeah.
I want some of those powerful moments where she breaks his finger and everything else when she's in the jail cell.
Dude,
I want to see.
it's
those
making me really want
moments.
to play the game though.
I
Oh.
know. We might have to do a replay. I haven't played it in many
Just to
years.
refresh, before watching
it
this.
it just got remade for the PS5, so maybe that'll be a purchase for myself at some point.
Definitely.
But 2023, no mention early, middle, late. Didn't say. Hoping it's in
I
the
feel
first half. Hoping.
I hope so too.
But
At this point though, like I feel like since the game first dropped, like the first rollout of the first game, like, oh, there was talks of show, maybe they're gonna do a show. We're finally getting it. It could be quarter 3, and I would still be happy because I know it's happening.
I'd be
It's
totally
gonna
fine.
be here finally. So whenever it happens.
Yeah, I don't know all the details of like how many episodes it's going to be. I would imagine it's going to be, if it does well, especially, there'll be multiple seasons, but who knows? For
Who
right
knows?
now, I'm going to appreciate what comes out here. I'm going to guess that it's 10 episodes. That might be a little bit too much hope, but that's HBO, and usually like a lot of these, even Netflix these days, they cut the seasons down to about 10. I feel like
Yeah.
for this story that would work. I mean, do you agree with that?
I think this would be like a good solid 10 episode limited series. Like we don't have to like do too much exposition. Like tell the story. We don't have to go on for 4 seasons. It doesn't need that, I don't think.
No, not at all. I mean,
I think we
you could, but you don't need
you
to.
could. I feel like we could get like a solid, really good story out of 10 episodes of this.
Yeah, I'm very pleased with what I saw there, and I'm excited to have Cal and Dill eventually watch it, and we can talk to them off camera. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. So guys, let us know.
Dude, just
no.
Just a minute and a half. Like that's all it
Of
took
just
for me to like be hyped over this.
perfection. I mean, I'm almost positive, and correct me if I'm wrong. I'm gonna watch it right after this. I'm almost positive that song choice is the exact car radio song of when they got jumped by those highwaymen going into Pittsburgh. I'm almost.
You're probably right. You're very
So-
perceptive like that, so I wouldn't be surprised.
If that's the case, I mean that's so brilliant. You don't even have to use the song in the show, even though that'd be awesome. To just use that as a trailer choice.
Yep, a tie-in.
Perfection. A lot of great shots here. Definitely going to analyze the hell out of this trailer. But guys, let us know down below all your thoughts on the first teaser trailer for the Last of Us HBO show that's coming out next year here, starring Pedro Pascal and Bella Ramsey. Super excited to see where they kind of remake the game and where they kind of take some creative liberties and freedoms. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I have probably dangerously high hopes for how good the show can be. So I hope it somewhat meets those expectations. So let us know what you thought down below. We would love to hear your thoughts. Like the video, subscribe channel, share with your friends if you'd be so kind. And until next trailer reaction, thanks for watching.
Thanks.